How to set up Poly Studio X32. The Poly Studio X32 comes with the Poly Studio X32 all-in-one video bar, privacy cover, a display clamp, one HDMI cable, and one Ethernet cable. Additional mounting options are sold separately. To set up, start by attaching the display clamp to your Poly Studio X32 all-in-one video bar. Then mount it to the meeting room display. If using an alternate mounting option, follow the instructions included with the kit. Then, plug one end of the HDMI cable to the HDMI port with the monitor icon, labeled 1, on the Poly Studio X32 video bar. Plug the other end into the HDMI port on your display. If your room has two displays, connect the second HDMI cable to the HDMI port with the monitor icon, labeled 2 on the video bar, and plug the other end into the HDMI port on your second display. Take the Ethernet network cable and connect one end to the RJ45 port on your Poly Studio X32. Connect the other end to a PoE++ Ethernet port on your network. If your environment does not support PoE++, you'll need to purchase the PoE++ 65-watt adapter. If using the adapter, connect the power cable to a power source. Connect an Ethernet cable from an Ethernet port on your network and to the port labeled N on your adapter. Connect the Ethernet cable included with your kit from the out port on your adapter to the Ethernet port on your device. Once connected to power, your video bar will turn on automatically. If you have purchased a Poly Touch controller with your video bar, such as a Poly TC10, please now follow the instructions on your touch controller to pair it to your Poly Studio X32. You may be asked to select your preferred video provider at this time. Poly Studio X32 also allows you to connect a USB mouse or remote. You can remotely manage and monitor the Poly Studio X32 by adding it to PolyLens. Now that setup is complete, enjoy your Poly Studio X32 video bar.